Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I trust that you're well. In this video, we're going to take a look at the price action of Tfuel. So let's get on into it. Tfuel up on the daily chart in trading view, and I see that Tfuel is having a bit of a struggle with the 0.236. We see this giant engulfing candle here, holding up above there, getting the close below, and then coming up and flipping it back into resistance. And even on off this bounce from down below here, not even getting back up to the 0.236, at least not yet. And so far as hanging onto this horizontal here, coming in around 28 cents. If Tfuel is able to close the daily below that 28 cent mark, then perhaps that initiates a test down to this horizontal living down below that at 25 cents. And I would say a very big area of interest for me to the downside will be this purple liquid zone here. What a beautiful green circle I just drew there. And that has a top side coming in around 23 cents and a bottom side coming in at approximately 21 cents. And that's a pretty big area of interest if price action's even able to reach down there. I don't think that's necessarily what's going on here. Of course, my conditions are what I was just talking about with those two horizontals. Those areas would have to give first for me to think that it would get down to those levels. But those are the areas that I have marked on my chart that I'll be watching when it comes to Tfuel. What I'm looking for here going forward is I want to see it get back up above the 0.236, which, like we were talking about, was holding as resistance here. I want to see candle bodies begin to close above that level, hold it, and then I think that'll initiate some more upside. We do have this horizontal here, which I don't think is all that relevant anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove that. And what I'll be looking for actually is the next major fib level, which is 0.382, and that is coming in at around 39 cents. Getting above the 0.236 could initiate a test of that area over time. Of course, being a daily chart takes time for that to play out, but if we start seeing closures up above that 39 cent mark, 39.5 cents, that's when I think we could see over time a test of the 0.5, and that's coming in at pretty close to 45 cents. We see that we got a wick up above that most recently here. Theta did something similar too, as Tfuel was pretty much moving in lockstep with Theta at the time, and then getting sold into at that area as well. So it'd be quite significant to see price action begin to close up above that level. If it starts to do that, then I think Tfuel will be looking quite strong and looking like it wants to join a party for another potential bull run. But we'll have to pay attention to the rest of the market, of course, make sure that Bitcoin doesn't ruin any parties, make sure that the rest of the market is in a bullish posturing, and perhaps Tfuel over time will join the party and rip to the upside. So those are the areas I'll be watching in the midterm. If we see Tfuel start taking out any of those areas, whether it's to the upside or the downside, that's what I'm going to be looking to some new targets to be paying attention to at that point in time. Right now, it looks like Tfuel really wants to try to hold these levels here. If we can keep grinding along there, then bias to the upside will begin to grow, and that's when I think those upside targets will be the most actionable targets to be paying attention to. Anyhow, mark those areas in your chart if you wish. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Until I do, have yourself a powerful day.